video. This morning I'm gonna be making an omelet, and I'm trying this new product called Just Egg, and it's a plant-based product, and I've seen it advertised on different platforms, so I decided I wanted to try it. But what I'm doing, guys, I try to keep a balance. I've tried strictly vegan, and for me, I personally feel like I have to do like a 80-20, 80% plant-based and 20% meat or animal products. Now that's what I feel is right for me. I have read this book years ago about blood types, and of course this particular book encourages people to eat right for their blood type, and it does have a lot of science behind it. And it's by, I want to say his name is Paul Adamo or what have you, but I'll have it in another video and show you guys. But according to the science behind blood types, certain blood types do well when eating a certain diet, and there are blood types that do very well on a strictly plant-based diet, but my blood type is just not one of them, and it's I've kind of proven to myself that it just doesn't work for me. But anyway, for those who feel like, you know, it worked for them and it's healthy, so be it. But what I'm gonna do this morning, I'm gonna make an omelet with just egg, and I have some spinach that I'm gonna put in it. I have some red peppers and red onion, and I have some zucchini, and I chopped this up. And so this is gonna be new. I'm experimenting with the zucchini in the omelet, and then I'm gonna make a smoothie. Well, let me back up a little bit. Okay, these are my spices I'm gonna use in my omelet, and it's crushed red bell pepper, about a half a teaspoon of those, chili, about a half a teaspoon, a teaspoon of the chili powder, and a tablespoon of garlic powder, tablespoon of onion powder, about a quarter teaspoon of salt, Himalayan pink salt, and I put maybe a quarter teaspoon of the black pepper, since I have the red peppers in it. But those are the spices I'm going to use in my omelet. Okay, and I'm going to make a smoothie, and I'm going to use kale, and this is about 2 cups of pineapple, 1 banana, and I'm going to use the unsweetened coconut milk. I'm also going to use some plant-based protein and some hemp hearts in my smoothie. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the omelet. I'm going to use olive oil to kind of saute my vegetables and prepare them for my omelet. I'll sprinkle probably about I guess a tablespoon of olive oil in my skillet. Ooh, that come up. So I'm going to sprinkle about a tablespoon of olive oil in my skillet. Let it heat up just a little bit. That's heating, I'm going to go ahead and put my ingredients in my blender. Let me turn so you guys can see the blender that I'm using. And I don't know if you guys remember Montel, I want to say Montel Williams, but during the time that he was doing on his health kick, I had heard from him in a while. He came out with a blender, and it's called Living Well, and it's a Health Master. So I have the Montel Williams blender, and I'm going to go ahead and throw my banana in there. I like to utilize my time as best I can, guys. So I'm going to start right there. So I got my pineapples and my banana in my blender, and then I'm going to go ahead and start sauteing these vegetables. I'm not going to use all of them because I'm going to do a regular omelet for my boys, my men. And it's about midday here. That's probably about 12, 15, guys. Because I do the intermittent fasting, and I normally don't eat till about 12 or 1 o'clock every day, but I do have a latte in the morning time, and I'll go ahead and add some coconut oil so the fat burning process can continue. But I do believe in balance. You know, I believe that doing things in a balanced way is, you know, the way for me. Okay, they smell really good, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of stir them and turn them down a little bit. And I don't know if any of you have used this Just Egg. Let me know. I mean, last weekend I actually made some mushroom, and I used this to make my batter, and it was just like eggs. So I haven't tried it as a scrambled egg yet. This will be my first time trying it, so we will see. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and add my spinach to it. And I use probably about 2 cups of spinach because it cooked down a lot. And what I'm trying to do is pack a lot of nutrition in one meal. Because this afternoon I probably will not eat plant-based. I have chili that I made. So, but the chili have turkey. I haven't eaten like a lot of beef for years. I'll grab hamburger every now and then, but the chili that I made is very healthy. It has turkey in it, white turkey, and the lean turkey, ground turkey. So that's what I'll probably have this afternoon. Because like I say, I found for me that I do well with beans and some type of meat. I don't have to have it every day, but I do, you know, need it. And that's been proven, you know, through health issues and what have you. So sometimes you can go a long time before you realize that you have deficiencies. And I'm not saying this to everybody, because everybody's not the same. So that's just looking real nice over here. Veggies looking real good. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add these spices in. And then I'm going to go ahead and just add some Just Egg. I really don't know how much to use. It really doesn't give you an amount. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and see how much. And there's a lot of spice, guys. I probably could cut down on that a little bit. But I've added my spice to it. Herbs and spices. And the only thing I didn't use this time was garlic, but I did use garlic powder. So in essence, I used garlic. And it looked really good, guys. These vegetables look real delicious. So here we go. I'm going to shake it up. And this is Just Egg. So I poured that in. And I'm going to continue to stir. So I have spinach, I have red peppers, I have zucchini, I have spices, red onion. So we're going to see what this is going to look like, guys. It's pretty interesting to look at. Okay, it's definitely interesting, guys. I don't know It doesn't really form like a regular egg from what I'm looking at. And I don't want to overcook it. It doesn't have the consistency of a regular egg. But with all these vegetables, it's kind of hard to tell, you know, what's what. But I'm going to go ahead and take it out and put it on a platter, guys, and I'll show you what it looks like. And this is the Just Egg. And it's a replacement for those who are trying to come away from dairy. And like I told you guys, I'm doing a balance, so I'll be using this sometimes, but I will, you know, continue to eat my regular eggs from time to time. Okay. Let's transfer this to the plate. Okay. It looks good. It smells good. But I don't know how it tastes. So I'm going to go ahead and taste it. Okay. Okay, guys. This is what that looked like. It looks delicious. I'm going to get a fork and sample it. Okay, here we go. Smell good. Smell wonderful. It's delicious. It really is. It's spicy. And with the Just eggs, it's not quite the consistency of a regular egg. But then, you know, it's hard to tell because I have all the vegetables added. But it's good. It's doable. This is, you know, I could live with this. And then I got my vegetables. You know, it's packed full of nutrition. My olive oil. And now I'm going to go ahead and, you know, focus on doing my smoothie. I'm going to set that back so when I get ready to eat later. But that is really good. So now I'm going to go ahead and focus on my smoothie. And I'm going to just go rinse my kale off, guys. And I got my banana in. And what I do, I just kind of shake this. I'm going to shake this hemp seed in. Hemp hearts is what it is. I put quite a bit in there. And, you know, I do use chia seeds because of the omega-3s are good fatty acids. But this also have, I think, omega-9. But it also have a lot of vitamins in it. It's packed with vitamins. And that's your hemp hearts. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put me a little plant protein in here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use about a scoop, guys. And this have all your amino acid in it, and it is it has a lot of sprouted vegetables in it. It has sprouted brown rice, buckwheat, millet. It has chlorella in it. It has a lot in it. You have to read the label, and it's clean. It's a really clean protein, and it has a lot of all your amino acids in it. So this is a really good one. I've been using this for a while. Okay, so I got that in, and what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna rinse this kale off because you said this is pre-washed, but I always wash mine, guys. And so we got that wash. I'm gonna say this probably about 2 cups because I'm trying to pack as many greens as I can in you know, one meal, just in case I don't get a chance to get any out, you know, during the day or as the day progresses. I'll know that I have all my greens in, which is very important. So got those in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put probably about a cup of milk in. Yeah, you have to wait on your coffee for just a sec. I'll be done. Okay, we're gonna try about a cup and a half and blend it. And normally, you know, I don't really add ice to mine. I'll just sit it in the freezer for a minute if I want it cold and let it just, you know, chill a little bit. Because I really just I'm not really crazy about the ice. And now the top on this blender, let me turn it around so y'all can see. I'm not real crazy about this top. It's an awesome blender, but I'm not crazy about the top because you have to lock it in. And you have to make sure that it's on a certain way to lock it. Okay, I think I got it right. Because it won't store it if it's not in place like it's supposed to. And like I said, this is the Montel Williams blender, the guy who had the talk show a few years back. I don't know what became of him. If y'all know, let me know. But this is one of his blenders. It's Living Well. And it's a pretty good blender. So I'm going to just turn it around here and as I blend and let y'all see. And I think you probably can get it pretty reasonable online. But it have the on and off switch. So see, something's not right because it's not coming on. Okay, so I have to make sure that it's right. Which is, like I say, the only drawback is that everything has to be in place before it come on. Now it's on. The top is locked, but if the lid is not locked, it won't come on. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just go ahead and run it. Okay, still not doing right. Okay, there it is. Okay. Everything has to be right before she comes on, guys. Okay, it must not be right. Now this is aggravating. But anyway, okay. I just got to get the top right. Just got to learn how to use it. You know, I had a little simple Walmart blender. Okay. Once I get that on, I need to make sure it's locked in place down here. Okay, here we go. Everything's right now. But anyway, this is a high-speed blender, and like I say, this doesn't do it all. You have a speed over here where I can, you know, kind of take it up a little bit. Make that blend. Okay, guys, I try to let it blend for a minute because of that kale to make sure it's chopped up good. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. And like I said, it's hard to remove, but it's a good blender. But it's, you know, it's kind of difficult. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and just squeeze just a little lemon juice in there, because if you eat kale and well, from what I understand, when you eat kale, you need to add a little lemon because you don't. It's a root vegetable, and you don't want any issues with other issues. You need to add the lemon to it. And it'll come to my mind in a minute why it's best to add the lemon. So I'm not going to blend it anymore. I'm just going to leave it just like that. Well, alright guys, let me get a cup. A jar. And go ahead and, oh, I know. The reason you want to put the lemon in, I learned from Dr. Berg, is that it has oxalates in it. And to keep from developing stones or kidney stone, it's best to add a little lemon when you're using a raw kale. So that's why I had to think about it. Alright, let's see what it looked like. Look good. Look a little chunky, but that might be the pineapple. So guys, it's lemon, kale, banana, protein powder, hemp seed. And normally I would put avocado in it, but since, you know, I use olive oil this morning, and I'm getting some fats from, you know, my olive oil and the other stuff that I'm eating, I'm not gonna put the avocado. I'll just probably use one this afternoon, because I try to do the avocado because of the good fats. And like I say, the hemp seed have the good fats in it, so, you know, I didn't add avocado this morning. But avocado make it really creamy. Anyway, I'm going to get a straw so I can sample it. Okay, get a little stir. It's wonderful, y'all. That's good. That's real good. That tastes really delicious. So, this is what I'm eating this morning or this afternoon, because it's about 12:30 now. This is my spinach, zucchini, red peppers, my spices, my red onion. That's what I'm going to eat. And, you know, this, I should be good for a while. But when I get hungry again, I have some sprouted bread that I'm going to eat, and probably with some almond butter. But what I've learned is that a lot of times, if the body thinks it's starving itself, you retain more weight. So I'm trying to make sure that I get enough calories in, because I also work out. So I do strength training, I do a little walking at home, a lot of moderate exercises. And being in menopause, I was just in peri, but I think I'm changing over to menopause. You really need to get calories in, and I have learned that through just educating myself from other videos, and I always kind of knew it, but you just feel like if I eat more, I'm gonna gain weight. But it's not how much, is what you're eating. And so I'm just trying to make sure I get enough food in. And I'm one more thing, Lord. Y'all forgive me, I'm getting all Titanic. But one more thing I want to show you, because I have so many ideas in my head, guys, and I'm trying to get it all out, and then I get Titanic and can't say what I'm trying to say. But anyway, one more thing I want to show you, bread that I use is pretty healthy, and it's sprouted. You know, it's sprouted bread, and it's soft, it's good, because believe me, I've tried the Ezekiel bread, it's just not for me. I can't, it's hard, and I just can't do Ezekiel, but I have an alternative. I found this one, and it's thin sliced, and it's Dave's bread, and it has sprouted whole grain. So what I'm gonna do later, you know, if I want something sweet, I'm gonna use this, and I'm gonna use some almond butter, and then I have a natural jam that I can put on it. It's naturally sweet. It doesn't have any preservatives, but I'm gonna use that one, and that'll satisfy the cravings for sweet. But anyway, guys, that is all. And if you guys think this video is helpful, or you like it, or you feel it's beneficial to somebody else, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for tuning in. This is Ada. Have a blessed day.